So I read this book, Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. I think that's how you say his name. And I thought I would do a little review. I kind of want to do that, like with books. Like that's kind of fun. I don't know.
No.
This is not like a professional thing. I just want to preface that. Like I have no good thoughts. I have no educational thoughts. Purely just like what I think. And hopefully this gets one view. Hopefully this gets one view. I haven't seen any like review. I haven't read any review on this quite yet. I just read like something about the title from the actual author. I haven't seen the movie yet, which I want to. This book was crazy, let me say. It took me about a month to read. Not because it was like, oh, I just had to get through it. It was really hard to read. But this past week I really read a chunk of it. Like, it took me a couple weeks, like 2-3 weeks to like read half of it. And then this past week I read like literally all of this. And I just finished it today in Central Park. In the snow at my peace bench. I was looking really sad when I put it. Whenever I finish a book, I get so sad. Like I put on some music when I was walking back, and I was like, "Aww, dang." Maybe this is a good time to say like I don't like the main character. Also, spoiler alert. Yeah, the main character Loki sucks. He's not really that cool. I guess at first, like reading this book, I didn't really have an understanding of it. I just knew it was like dystopian, I guess, and I am really fascinated with like societal problems. I'm not thinking this was like a Hunger Games like Peeta or Gale, even though I love those books and the movies, okay? But I thought it was going to be like a Brave New World. A lot of gross stuff happens. That's kind of why I was like, do I want to finish this? Like, is this the point? Like, I know he's supposed to be like an anti-hero, but I'm not seeing any hero. Loki the devil himself. But I think what fascinates me about this book was, first of all, the writing from someone who enjoys writing. This is crazy. Like, okay. Ready? We're gonna do an exercise. Random page. And we're gonna say any sentence, and this is what it sounds like the entire book. It had not been like edifying, indeed it had not, been in this Grozny hellhole like a human zoo for 2 years, being kicked and toll-chalked by brutal bully warders, and meeting Vonnie leering like criminals, some of them real perverts and riddle. Okay, let's do another one. Where this very starry Tsitsa lives with her cats and all these very starry valuable visions. Lying there on my bed with glazies tight shut and rookers behind my Gulliver, I broke and splattered and cried ah with the bliss. Okay. So yeah, it is a little crazy in that book. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good like representation of that entire book. Props to me for finding those. Yeah, it's just really hard to read. The language is crazy. That's one reason why I really enjoy it, because the writing, I don't know, it's cool with like a mix of Cockney, some English, and some Russian. Another part that I really enjoyed, it was just very morally ambiguous. If you're only reading the book from a moral standpoint, this sucks. And if you go into this thinking that it's like it's morally correct, I don't think you'll enjoy it, because a lot of bad stuff happens. He doesn't get any repercussions, but also like that happens all the time in movies, and you're like, well, obviously he was a bad guy. But also we're presented with a different sort of enemy, I guess, and that's the government. Because at first when I was reading it, he gets caught by the government, and they're like, we have to do something about you. Like, sorry, you have to watch with your eyes like this. You have to watch everything that you did to people. Not what he did, but like things of that nature. You have to watch that because that's what you did. Because evil is bad.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, clock him though. But But then I was like, wait a second. Because it wasn't a perfect society before Alex, too. Like, there were so many people like Alex. Obviously, like, we hear more of it because he calls himself your humble narrator, which, like, shut the fuck up. We hear more of it because we're in his head, and he's, like, I guess talking to us. He hangs out with people like that all the time, like Dim, Georgie, Billy Bragg. They're all like a part of this violent gang and they're just robbing people and manipulating them and drinking milk with drugs in it. Yum. Yum. I love it. Also, his parents were oblivious to the fact that he was like a terrible guy. And they're just like, hey, I heard some bad stuff happen. And stuff like that. Or what are you doing tonight? Bro, mom, I just like killed 5 people and assaulted like 80 women. What? I'm the breadwinner at 15, whatever. And then the police are also like, well, once we see you do bad stuff, we'll catch you, And it's like, yeah, these people exist. You aren't doing anything about it. It pisses me off. Like, it's a book. It pissed me off. This is not new. Well, who's the bad guy? Alex is assaulting people, but then the government wants to not kill him, turn him into a vegetable. So who's the bad guy? And then by the end of it, I was like, oh, I guess from my understanding, it's like the government's bad because it's taking away his freedom. Although he is the devil incarnate, it's still the way that they're reforming criminals, the timing of their reaction to his criminal activities makes the government a piece of shit as well. Well, now it gets into weird territory. Is the absence of evil good? I would say no. And this book is also making me say no and reaffirming that. I think it just... Because, like, it's just bystanderism. Alex never ended up good at the end. He was never like, they cured me and I'm all good, and that's how you save the day. He avoided it because he just felt sick. It was inherently selfish anyway. Just because he felt sick doesn't mean, like, so we found the best way to reform people. They're, like, using him as this, like, political statement, and then the government takes him and they're like, they were trying to take you away and paint you as this political figure, but don't worry, you're safe with us. And then he's still a political, like, this entire thing, like, no matter what side you're on, it's political. Everything is political, obviously. Well, I guess not obvious to some people. Now I'm just rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This book is just confusing to me, and I need to read more on it. Read up more on it. And every time I finished a chapter, I was like, okay, I need to take a shower, go to sleep. Maybe think about really good things that are happening in the world and not all the bad things. Because you read this, it's like, bruh. Imagine. And then you look outside and it's like, oh, there's a reason someone, like, could come up with this stuff. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna read Brave New World next. Like, a really happy book, with, like, really happy things. I feel like I have more thoughts later, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's the best book review ever. It's not, I don't even feel like this is a book review. This is just, like, some thoughts that I had after reading a book. Honestly, yeah, that's it. Okay, I read a book, I thought some things, and so here we go. Whenever I start a book, but yeah, I, like, would highlight a bunch of things that really caught my eye, and I'm like, I'm gonna need that for later. I literally only do that the first quarter of the book. And I'm like, just need to get through this. No, I'm gonna rephrase that. I'm not gonna get through it. I'm gonna enjoy the journey. Do I recommend this book? Yeah. Do I think it made me go a little crazy, a little cuckoo? Yeah. But all good books do that. I feel like I could talk about this for a long time. Like, I wish I was in a book club with this. Bruh said no one ever. I wish I was in a book club. I wish I went over this in class and she'd be like, okay, write me like an essay for every chapter and then we discuss it. Like, honestly, I would. Low-key, this book is interesting. This critically acclaimed book, it's kind of good. I don't know. Because I know you guys are itching to hear my thoughts. I'm gonna go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. It was like 8 o'clock. It was second. The cold is making me pale. Oh my gosh. What could I do to like procrastinate my sleep longer? I'm carving things in my class. I'm carving things in my class with soap. I made an avocado today. So, follow Bog. That's the god. That's the god in this book. Bog. Bruh. Loki, I would become religious if my god was called Bog. How do you start a religion and it not end up a cult? Are religions cults? Let's explore. What's next? What's next, you must ask? Oh, okay. Joan Didion, The White Album, I'm reading that. Currently reading Catalina. I bought this like 2 years ago, and I read a little bit of it. Oh, yeah. I read a little bit of it. Don't know what happened. This, because Free Palestine and I want to be educated. Brave New World, I want to read this next. Although I brave enough to see this new world, yeah. Then Siddhartha. Probably because it's his most famous novel. And it's really tiny. It's so cute. Okay. Like, okay, gag it. Comment down below, like, what you enjoy most about me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Comment down below your favorite. Comment down below your favorite book. Comment down below if you've never read a book. Comment down below if you don't know how to read. Comment down below if you know how to read. Comment down below. Oh my god, okay. Bye. Peace out. Diet Pepsi, bye. Also, I know you guys were wondering, I know. Would you rate this book? Oh, hold on. Sorry, hold on. 9 out 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Bye, cuties.